Hey, I hope everyone's having the 4th kind of July. I got some UFO stories I gotta tell you because they are real. In my lifetime, I've experienced 3 UFO sightings and 1 of the actual spacecraft, aircraft, whatever you want to call it. Try to describe it the best I can here. Cool other thing I saw. I saw a star die, and that was pretty cool. My buddy doesn't believe me. He's like, it was probably a satellite or something. I'm like, no, it was a star. And I had to look up what it was because I wasn't sure, it's what you think it would look like. So I was looking up at the sky because it was a beautiful night. And I saw this one light and I started twinkling and started getting real bright and dim. And then it got really bright, about 3 times as the flashing. And then it just got real small and disappeared. Like there was no light there now. Call it what you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it was a star died. So now to the UFOs. Similar story, not gonna lie, I was younger the first time. Might have smoked a little weed. Nothing. Maybe like the first hit or 2. So I don't even think I was feeling it at the time. You're 18 or whatever. We're sitting there looking up, beautiful sky again, clear sky, and we see this light. It was me and my buddy. And we see this light, and it's like really far in the distance, moving super slow, but it's moving, right? And I've grown up on a military base for a long period of my time, so I've seen all kinds of aircrafts, and I heard them and see the way they move. And this thing's like flying, slowly and steadily one way, and then it stops and it starts turning this way. Pretty weird movement for how high it was up, So we're looking at it and we're like, is that an airplane? First I'm like, is that a star? Because that's how bright this thing was. And then it was moving, so it's like, is that an airplane? It's like, no. And then it started moving the other way and we're like, maybe it's a helicopter. But it was so high up, I've never seen a helicopter that high, so we're like, it's not a helicopter. And it's like zooming, and then it just shoots out, and it's gone. Ooh, where'd it go? We're like, I don't know what the fuck that was. It's UFO. Second time, with my buddies, maybe had a beer or 2 in the backyard, telling that story. Looking up in the sky, showing them, like, this is what I saw. I see a light, it's sitting there. It moves this way, moves that way, and then it just shoots out. It's gone. Crazy. Third time I saw a UFO. It's a stormy night. I was coming home from work. My phone died. Driving up this hill. I see this thing in the distance. It looked like an airplane. It's like a little black dot. It's flying. Looked like an airplane. Then it started moving, like, it started like doing like something like you see an airplane. It started doing like that, where you see a side profile, and you could see the back half, and it had like a tail, and its wings were kind of like arched like that, It was like, and it looked like it looked like a bird. A silhouette of a bird with, the back tail and everything. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's just a bird, And then it starts flying, like, towards me, right? So actually, I even seen this, but as a distance, as I'm driving up this hill, this thing's coming at me. It's going like this, and then it flies by where I see the underbelly and everything, too. It was metallic. It was some sort of futuristic metal. Like, it was no joke. Everyone's like, was it a drone? I've seen drones, they have like little propellers on them. Unless it was like a military grade one, and they're fucking huge. So like, I can't judge how big it was. I'd like to say it was bigger than a helicopter. It could have been a lot bigger. I have no idea. Something flying in the air. I don't know how to judge scale on something like that. But it's just, it's production of whatever it was just so simplistic and futuristic. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. From looking, incognito as like an airplane, and then as it got closer, maybe it was a bird, and then just to look up at it and see its underbelly, it was just, I've never seen anything like this ever. I don't know how it was moving the way it was moving. Like there was no stream trail, there was no sound. Like it was like a clearing of a thunderstorm where it wasn't raining at this moment. It was just kind of like the eye of the storm, kind of. And this thing's flying by me, and like I didn't hear anything. Didn't hear nothing. Didn't see a trail. Didn't see propeller. Didn't see anything. Like I have no idea how it was moving. So those are the 3 times I've seen UFOs, and they are real.